What is going on, everybody? My name is Nico, and welcome back to another competitive Pokemon Scarlet and Violet moveset guide. Today, we're talking about the mouse, or the mice, I should say, because we're talking about Maushold in this video. And I gotta be honest, I have a lot to say about this Pokemon, but before we get into it, if this is your first time here on the channel, make sure you are subscribed for more Pokemon content like this in the future. Be sure to check out the Discord, where people over there playing Pokemon all the time. But let's get into it. So Maushold, I was sleeping on this Pokemon for the longest time. I kept looking at this Pokemon and I was like, there's no way it's gonna be any good, right? No way. But it's actually pretty good in both singles and doubles. It's just a weird little Pokemon with a lot of different moves, honestly, that could do a lot of different things. I'll be honest, the item that I think is worth running on it all the time is Wide Lens. I love the Wide Lens, and that's because Wide Lens pairs so well with its signature move, Population Bomb. Population Bomb hits up to 10 times. And each time you hit, it's based on more accuracy. So if you have the Wide Lens, it increases that chance you hit all 10 times even more. And with its ability being Technician, you have even better chance of doing a huge damage by hitting all 10 times. This Pokemon can be an absolute menace as an offensive sweeper, but I also think it's a fantastic support Pokemon on the VGC side of things. This Pokemon is awesome. Cannot recommend using it enough, but let's talk about how it plays in single battles. So in terms of also always having Wide Lens, I also feel that it's almost always worth having a normal Terra typing. Like, I don't think it's worth running any other Terra type on this Pokemon, simply because Population Bomb plus 2x2 stab plus Technician is huge. It's absolutely monstrous. So this particular Pokemon, I don't think it's worth changing the Terra type on. I really don't. So EV spread is as follows. It is 4 HP, 252 attack, and 252 speed with a Jolly Nature. All the EV spreads that I have are this way. That's just, it seems to be the best for this particular Pokemon and everything that I've seen. So Population Bomb obviously is a staple. You need it. But it also gets access to Tidy Up, which raises the user's attack by 1 and speed by 1, and it clears any substitute and hazes on the field. Okay? So Tidy Up is absolutely crazy for this particular Pokemon. A really awesome move, and it pairs so well with things like Cyclizar. Cyclizar goes crazy with this because of Shed Tail. So really awesome. Cleans up any substitutes. You know, Dondozos love using substitutes. You're not seeing Dondozo as much in the singles, but obviously, you know, in VGC, Tidy Up could be really good. So clear substitutes and haze and all that fun stuff. So really fun move on this Pokemon, and it just makes that attack and speed even better, so you can just keep population bombing and knocking this out. Also, have U-turn, Play Rough on this particular Pokemon. Now, the Play Rough could change. I have Play Rough because this Pokemon hates fighting types, and if you do happen to get Tidy Up off and you can land a Play Rough, you can do some pretty big damage to a fighting type and potentially knock it out. So having Play Rough is a valid option in terms of being able to handle those particular Pokemon. However, this Pokemon hates ghost types because you can't hit ghost types, right? So Goldango is gonna just run through this Pokemon. Gengar, very popular, gonna run through this Pokemon. You just can't hit them with Population Bomb. So another option instead of Play Rough would be Bite. You can run Bite. That way you can handle some ghost type Pokemons that come your way, just to have the option, you know, to get in and do, and maybe even get a flinch here or there. Other movesets include Population Bomb, Tidy Up, U-turn, and Encore. Encore is specifically to handle any sort of Trick Room setters that could potentially be screwing with your team. Or if you want to lock a Pokemon into a certain attack, maybe it used like Stealth Rocks, and you just want to keep spamming Stealth Rocks, you're not worried about it on your particular team, and you want to lock it into it so they are forced to switch. Very useful tool for Maushold. And then finally, in terms of the single battle stuff, there's the other option to Taunt. Taunt is a valid option. I don't know that it's the best option, but it is there nonetheless for this particular Pokemon. Pokemon, again, that this is going to pair super well with is going to be things like any ghost types, because this Pokemon hates fighting type. So if you're able to switch in a ghost type like Goldango, you're seeing a lot of play of Goldango with this Pokemon. Being able to switch in and just ignore the fighting type hit altogether is absolutely huge for this Pokemon. But then also it goes vice versa. This Pokemon can't be hit by ghost types, so it pairs very well with other ghost types like Gengar, Goldango, things like that, Cyrilege, Armarouge. All those Pokemon are going to pair very well with this particular Pokemon because it can't get hit by ghost type attacks, so it just doesn't care. So a lot of Pokemon pair super well. The Pokemon this hates the most is Garchomp. Because Garchomp with Rough Skin, if you land all 10 of your Population Bomb, you're knocking yourself out with Rough Skin. It's just how it works. So you need to be very wary playing into Garchomps with Maushold, but that's just one Pokemon. This Pokemon absolutely cannot stand. Moving into VGC, I think this Pokemon is a fantastic support Pokemon. I think it is an absolute wonder of a support Pokemon, honestly, because it can play both offensively and defensively as a support by just, you know, having access to Population Bomb. So again, wide lens on everything, normal Terra typing, Technician, always the ability. Always, right? First set is one that I showed off in the team that I talked about in my video the other day. Check that out if you want to see me using Maushold on a team. Population Bomb, follow me, Encore, and Charm. EV Spread is the exact same, 4 HP, 252 attack, 252 speed with a Jolly Nature. So this is super nice because you can play it with a lot of other Pokemon and use Maushold more as a support. You can stop Trick Rooms with Encore. You can use Follow Me to avoid damage. You can use Charm to lower attack. Just a very, very good support. But then, if you get the opportunity and it presents itself, you can use this as an offensive sweeper because you have Technician and Wide Lens still. And Population Bomb hits like a truck. So that is a very lovely little option for being able to use this Pokemon in both ways in the same battle. Next up, we just switched one move here. Instead of Charm, we have Thunder Wave. This Pokemon has access to a lot of really neat support moves, and Thunder Wave is another valid option. Plus, you don't have to worry about the missing accuracy on Thunder Wave because you got a wide lens. So you're going to just Thunder Wave, Thunder Wave, Thunder Wave, and hit everything if that's how you want to play this particular Pokemon. Still running Population Bomb, still running Follow Me, still running Encore, but just changing up one move. And then again, just changing one move, we have Helping Hand. Now, I will say that a very popular Pokemon this Pokemon likes to work with is Gholdengo. Gholdengo cannot be affected by Helping Hand. I tested this myself. Because of Gholdengo's ability Good as Gold, you can't get Helping Hand buffs because it's just unaffected by statuses, and I guess that counts as a status for whatever reason. Does not help Gholdengo in any way to run Helping Hand, so if you're running this with Gholdengo, maybe not the best play, but if you're running this with some other Pokemon, it could be very, very valuable for you. Again, Pokemon that this is going to pair well with is Gholdengo. Gholdengo loves this Pokemon. Gengar will love this Pokemon. What else can be... Annihilape obviously is one very popular in the format right now. Annihilape is going to work very well with this Pokemon as well. Other Pokemon, Flamigo's actually seen some play with this Pokemon because of Tidy Up. Being able to come in and co-star the Tidy Up is very beneficial for that. Other ghost types, Ceruledge, Armarouge obviously are going to play super well with this Pokemon. There's just so much, honestly, that this little guy can do for a team, and there's so many Pokemon that pair well with it. So a lot of options for this particular Pokemon. It's a super fun Pokemon to use, and I've been seeing so much of it on the ladder, honestly. It's just very, very popular because of what it can do. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you found it entertaining and helpful. Again, if you have any of your own moveset spreads, whatever, this is not the only way to play this Pokemon. I list a bunch so that way people have ideas, but there's more ways that you can play it with certain Pokemon, different tricks, pairing them with certain Pokemon. So if you have anything, leave it in the comments below. But if you enjoyed the video, found it entertaining and helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon content like this in the future. Be sure to check out the Discord where people over there playing Pokemon all the time. Check out Dubby. Really good stuff. I just ran out. I just drank the rest of it before recording this video. But super good. Added some water, shake it up. Delicious. 10% off with code Nico. And if you want to see more from me, check out this video where I talk about Gholdengo. Gholdengo, so good. And check out this video where I break down using Maushold in a team as well as Gholdengo, Murkrow, and a bunch of other really popular Pokemon right now. So, a lot of fun stuff. But thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.